All right, Taurus, what's good with you? Time to see what is happening with y'all for the month of August 2020. If you would like information on scheduling a personal reading, that is in the description of the video. Okay, heads up, I am accepting same-day readings only right now, okay? I did do away with the schedule temporarily. I need as much time as I can to focus on this main channel right here. Okay, so if you need one that bad though, if you need your reading within 24 hours, then that information is in the description of the video. Other than that though, let's get right into this. What do I have, universe? Ooh, the world card just, it feels like it fits. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it out, but I'm not gonna count that as my jumper. I'm gonna find one more jumper for you here, okay? New cycles here. The beginning of a new cycle, Taurus, okay? Now, remember, those of you who have been following me for a long time, you know, new cycles, hey, that's exciting, that's awesome. But don't forget, new cycles can be nerve-wracking, okay? New things outside of the comfort zone, okay? So, let's see if we can get you, ooh, there it is, sticking out there. You see that? Queen of Cups. All right, some of y'all could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Either way, I do feel like you have somebody heavy on your heart. Okay, but the cool thing about it is I think that you all are emotionally balanced. That's the good thing, okay? So regardless of what kind of drama may or may not pop up in the reading right here, at the end of the day, the Queen of Cups takes responsibility for her own emotional state, okay? And that's very, very important. And she is accountable for how she feels at the end of the day. See what I'm saying? Let's get 6 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. So something definitely came to an end, okay, obviously, and here's the thing. I think people are looking at you, perceiving you as not wanting to talk about it. Some of you may be kind of wearing it on your sleeve just a little bit, but this is no secret. I think that this is something that could have been a relationship. That's usually what I read. So those of you dealing with a relationship, whatever this is, I think people are seeing you. The way people are observing you is that you're not really wanting to talk about it and you're just ready to start new things, you know? On the inside though, you're feeling like Page of Cups reversed. Some of you could have your eye on this person still. Some of you could still be watching them, or they could be watching you. But I don't really feel like any connection is happening here between you and this person. I feel like if any like offers come through or communication comes through, I feel like it is going to be turned down, okay? Nestle, thanks for that super chat, appreciate it, thank you. Let's see here. Yep, Knight of Wands reversed. Could be a Virgo that you're dealing with, okay? You're keeping yourself pretty busy though. You see, you're definitely walking away from this connection, but you still feel as strong as hell. You just don't want to talk about it, all right? You could be dealing with a Scorpio. I feel like they're waiting on you. They're waiting to see if you're ever going to come back. And as of right now, they're looking at a trail of smoke as you're just, phew, you're gone, I think. Okay? At the end of the day, if Taurus doesn't want to fight the battle, that definitely means this is a battle not worth fighting, right? Here's the thing, though, about this person. I think that this is a little bit one-sided, okay? A little bit one-sided, and this person may be putting on a bit of a show, trying to make themselves look a little happier than they actually are. It could be another Taurus that you're dealing with, but they're still kind of holding a space, I think. Whether or not you'll ever come back, or whether or not this can be reconciled, I don't think you're doing it though. I do think that you have a lot of options probably to choose from. And the underlying energy is the Ace of Pentacles here. I think at the end of the day, this all has to do with the fact that deep, deep down inside, you're ready to start new things. You're ready to evolve. You're ready to move on to the next level, and they're not. Okay? They're not. Some of you could be upgrading your finances. And see, this is the thing too when you have two people. Two people have to change frequencies together. Okay? If you're changing frequencies, when you're with a person, you have to evolve together. All right? So let's say, for example, me and you are in a relationship and I say, all right, well, we only made 100 grand last year. Let's see if we can make 500 grand this year. You know what that's going to involve? That's going to involve a lot of changing, a lot of reevaluating the way you look at money and at life and at finances. And you and the person you're dealing with have to both agree to change vibration, to change frequency, to start looking at life differently. And you both have to be on the same wavelength. And I just don't really think that as badly as this person does want growth and stability and expansion, could be a Gemini you're dealing with this Lover's card here. I just don't really think they were willing to evolve, okay? Let's look a little bit more at this person that you're dealing with, okay? A little bit more at the person Taurus is dealing with. Person, people, and or situations playing the biggest influence on my Taurus people. Person Taurus is dealing with. And just like I did Aries a minute ago, depending on what comes out here, I'm going to be doing a spread for the past person and those of you dealing with a new person. Okay, so we'll see which one comes out here. Okay, we'll see which one comes out here. But let's look at the person Taurus is dealing with. Three more shuffles, three more. Devil card. All right, so definitely an unhealthy situation. They're walking away too. Okay, they're still obsessed with you though, I think. Those of you who are dealing with the obsessive type, I knew this was gonna come. Dude, I love it when that happens. I knew Empress reversed was gonna come out. This is the Taurus. Again, could be another Taurus. The Taurus reversed, but they didn't want to evolve. Okay, they don't want to go through the discomfort of evolving. Okay, and it's not comfortable. Like I just said, new cycles, dude, that sounds great and it looks good on paper, but when you're actually going through a new cycle, that involves getting out and staying out of your comfort zone. Okay, to allow these new things in, and eventually the new things will become a part of your comfort zone. This will be your new comfort zone, but they're not willing to do that. They're not. They fear change. I think, you know, which is funny because y'all are normally the ones that fear change. Y'all are normally the ones that like to get in your little comfort zone and your routine, you know. But I mean, we all evolve at the end of the day. But that's what the problem here is. Okay. But I do feel like this person, some of you are dealing with somebody who has addiction problems. Some of you, okay? Obviously, that's not going to be everybody, but this Devil card right here could have been dealing with a person who was interested in nothing but sex, okay? Just a sex-based connection. Either way, definitely self-indulgent, you know? Like I am desperately seeking an outside solution to an internal problem, you know? Either way, no matter which way you slice the bread or how you try to crumble that cookie, it's an unhealthy connection here, okay? They got the Hierophant and the High Priest, though. High Priestess. But again, the Sun card in the reverse, they're not looking for happiness in the right spots. They weren't willing to evolve. They're not willing to evolve. Evolving is uncomfortable, okay? Let's look at new person. This right here is for Taurus, people dealing with a new person, okay? Taurus dealing with a new person. If you're not dealing with a new person, well, just bear with me here. There's some Tauruses here who are. Let's get 4 shuffles here. Some of y'all are dealing with the Sagittarius. 1, 2, 2 more. Ba-boom! All right. So I feel like this is moving pretty slow, okay? A lot of you are still carrying past baggage, okay? Empress reversed here too, okay? A lot of you are dealing with somebody who has so much, they're working through so much baggage from the past that I think they're a little bit afraid of stability. They're a little bit afraid. Once, you know, whenever a person becomes so conditioned to their life being just dramatic, you know, drama after bullshit after drama after bullshit. Once you've been conditioned to live in bullshit for so long, when things start going good, you don't know what to do. That's out of your comfort zone. You sabotage it, you ruin it, okay? So I think this is moving pretty slow right here, okay? There is potential though. There is potential, but this right here is teeter-tottering. 6 of Wands reversed, 10 of Cups, okay? On one hand, if the two of you both agree, separate from each other, to do inner work, there is potential here. But the minute we start putting our emotions and our bullshit off onto the other person as their job and their responsibility, and I look to you to fix me, I look to you to make me feel better, I look to you to, you know what I'm saying? My emotional state, I'm your responsibility now. That's when it's gonna crash and burn, dude. But I think there is potential here. This looks way more positive than it looks negative, okay? And I mean, that is cutting it kind of close too, because this is like a 60-40, 60% positive. There is still 40% negative though, okay? I just feel like this person could be a Pisces possibly, but the moon card in the heart of the spread right here indicates that in this person's heart, there's a lot of things that they're keeping to themselves. There is and you just got to respect that, you know? You got to respect that. Some people handle certain things to themselves. It's like, look, this is my thing. I have to deal with this, you know? I know that there's a lot of people out there that actually some people get offended if you don't open up and talk about your problems. They get offended. They're like, don't do that. Don't get offended. If this person doesn't want to talk about what's bugging them, don't try to force it out of them, okay? They're going through their own thing right here. And as long as you allow them, provide this person with a comfortable environment, okay? That's the only thing we can really do at the end of the day. When we want somebody to heal, especially if it's somebody we're dealing with, I can't heal you. The only thing I can do is provide you with a comfortable space, a space where you feel comfortable opening up and expressing yourself, a place where you don't feel like you're walking on eggshells and tiptoeing through the tulips. You know what I'm saying? It's all we can really do to allow healing to happen and allow things to move at a healthy pace. You dig what I'm saying? So let's look at timelines moving forward. Timelines moving forward, okay? Most likely outcome for Taurus. Most likely outcome for Taurus as it rests in the current moment, which is always subject to change. Always, 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 always. I don't care if it's a general reading or a personal reading. The outcomes of the reading are always subject to change. You have the ability to change the outcome of any reading you receive from any person. And that means any person, okay? 3 more shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. So, the first 3 cards are going to be the Taurus outcome who are dealing with a past person, okay? All right, so those of you dealing with a past person, I think most of you, it's not gonna happen, okay? You're still pissed off, they're still pissed off at you, there's still like that negative energy, you know? And I think a lot of you are probably gonna either be single or like keep this cloak of independence around you and not really allow anybody new in. Those of you dealing with a past person, okay? Those of you dealing with a new person, man, see, I feel like because of the weight of this situation and what is actually going on, it makes you nervous, all right? When somebody's dealing with something inside of them and they don't really want to open up about it right away, that can be nerve-wracking, you know? What's going on with you? Like what, are you hiding? You know what I mean? But we need to pay attention to our internal guidance systems. Like, okay, well, you have a right to keep your shit to yourself. It's none of my business. None of my business. So I'm going to just do my part. This is the only thing you can do is do your part and say, okay, well, I'm going to provide you with an environment where hopefully one of these days you're going to want to open up, you know, and confide in me. If not, later on down the line, then maybe we got a problem. But for right now, I think that a lot of you are driving yourselves nuts trying to figure out what's going on with this new person. Like, you know, and you got to be careful, okay? Because when it comes to a new person, what we tend to do is compare them to past people. There's this part of you that does it automatically. You automatically go back to the past and you start comparing this new person with somebody in the past and something that's happened to you. And if you pump enough energy, I'm telling you right now, that we are multifaceted, multidimensional beings. If you pump enough energy into comparing somebody to a past person, you are demanding that the universe bring forth a version of that person who is just like your past person. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. An aspect of that person can come out that may not exist. Okay, but if you demand that it comes out, the universe has no choice but to grant your wish and bring forth an aspect of that person that matches up to the past. You're that powerful. You're that creative. Okay, that's the co-creative process. So just chill. Just chill. Again, I still think this is moving kind of slow. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, okay? Things to watch out for and advice moving forward. Okay? And this is for anybody that needs it. Taurus, cross-watcher, anybody. Okay? Anybody watching. Things to watch out for and advice moving forward. Things to watch out for and advice moving forward. Okay, the strength in the reverse. All right, so moving forward, this is what you need to do. Don't partake in anything that drains you, okay? Even if it's somebody very near and dear to your heart. This is where we have to make those head over heart decisions, okay? Like a family member, you know, okay, well, I love you to death, but at the end of the day, you drain me. Being around you, as much as I love you, you drain me. You suck the life force energy out of me. It does not make you a bad person to say, I respect my vibration and my frequency, my emotional and psychological state enough to separate myself from anything that drains me, okay? Ba-boom! King of Wands. Watch out for people who are too damn serious all the damn time, okay? Now, no, that does not mean go be a goofy little idiot, you know, all the time. That means, you know those people who, it seems like they're either one extreme or the other? Like either you don't know when to be serious and you think everything is a game, or you don't know when to fucking loosen up. You're just like a stuffed sweater with a stick shoved up your ass. Watch out for that. Come on now. We don't need to be too serious all the time. We have to find a healthy balance, okay? There's a time and a place for everything. I know you've heard that 10 trillion times, and it's because it's true, okay? Watch out for people who, they want to get to know you. They want to get to know you, but not too much. It's like they let you in, but not too close. You know? They're always kind of keeping you at arm's distance. Now, when you first meet somebody, okay, but if I've known you for quite some time, if we've been like kicking it for a while and I still feel this wall, what's the problem? There's an issue here. You know what I mean? There's an issue here. At that point, you might want to cut it off, okay? Do not take on burdens that aren't yours to take on. We talk about this all the time. That does not make you a good person. There is nobody out there handing out cookies and trophies for who takes on the most bullshit, okay? And I personally have met lots and lots and lots of Taurus people who like to try to take on the weight of the world and then complain when nobody appreciates it. It's because honestly, burdens that aren't yours to take on, nobody is going to reward you for that, okay? Nobody is giving out extra handouts and awards for who takes on the most bullshit, okay? It does not make you a bad person to not take on a burden that's, first of all, none of your business. Second of all, even if it is your business, you're in no position to do it. You are not a bad person. You know what makes you a bad person? Hurting people makes you a bad person. Lying to people, cheating, stealing, fucking people over to benefit yourself, that makes you a bad person. Simply saying, I have no control over that, not my circus, not my monkeys, that does not make you a bad person. And yes, there are lots of people out there that will try to manipulate you into thinking that it does, just so they can, you're their little puppet, okay? If I can make you feel guilty, you're my fucking puppet, dude. You're my puppet. If I know how to make you feel guilty and you let me guilt trip you, you're my puppet. I got you by the strings, boy. Don't do it. Don't do it. Watch out for people who do not know how to make a decision, okay? You don't need that kind of energy in your life, okay? We need to be decisive. I know what I want and what I don't want. And if I don't know, you best bet I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out. I don't know yet. I'm still gathering facts and gathering data. Let me find out. I need some experience, okay? I need to do a little bit more research, something like that. But those people who never know how to make a decision, they just want to leave everything up to you. No. We don't need that kind of shit. You know what I mean? So, anywho, I feel like the messages my Taurus people needed to hear have come through. All right, thank you all for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate the likes and the comments and the super chats and all that good jazz. Remember, look in the description of the video if you want information on scheduling personal readings. Heads up, same day readings only. Gilded Tarot, thank you so much for the super chat and the positive feedback. Thank you. Yeah, same day readings only right now. I did away with the schedule temporarily, okay, because I need as much time and energy to focus on my main channel as possible. 200K giveaway is right around the corner. I will be letting y'all know about that here real soon. And yeah, oh yeah, don't forget to go to Instagram and give Leah's crystal page a follow, okay? I'm always rocking one of her crystals. Always. You don't know what you're missing out on if you don't do that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'll see y'all sometime between now and the rest of all eternity, okay? Have a good one.